Welcome back. In regards to the Jack and Lily Sullivan case, Wade Paris also mentioned to Tint in his interview, we'll call it, that the day the kids went missing, May 2nd, that's when him and his family went over there and he saw one of Lily's sweaters and jackets sitting on the car. In the car, on the car, but Wade recognized it. So wouldn't you think that it's a strong possibility that they were out there trying to plant evidence? What also concerns me is Wade saying that he's the only one that knows that. He never told the RCMP that. I hope that Wade has mentioned that to the RCMP, since this is months ago now. I would think so, because everybody's heard this, but it's an interesting little point to start. Let's listen.
Exactly.
But they should have cautioned the whole fucking trailer right off. No people on it. You get what I'm saying? And plus, when I was the day they went missing, I seen one of Lily's shirts on the car here in a coat. I forgot all about it. I'm the only one that noticed that. Even
I'm sorry, what did you say?
you know them cars that are parked outside.
The Daniel Martell's car?
Yeah, there's a shirt.
What is it short? Is it
and one of Lily's shirts and a jacket.
Boy, it took me a long time. I recognize I heard it right away, but it took me a long time to really fit it in. Now that I know, and I've went back and really listened to what Wade was saying. Remember, Daniel, Janie, Justin, all traveled over there, over an hour away from Garlock Road the day the kids went missing. And he's got clothes with him, a shirt of Lily's and a coat of Lily's. And then they proceed to go deep into their bush and searching all around. So we have the prime suspect out with two pieces of evidence. I wonder if the RCMP have asked him where that shirt and coat are at this point in time.
The day they went missing, I seen one of Lily's shirts on the car here in a coat. I forgot all about it. I'm the only one that noticed that. Even
I'm sorry, what did you say?
you know them cars that are parked outside.
The Daniel Martell's car?
Yeah, there's a shirt.
What is it short? Is it
and one of Lily's shirts and a jacket. On the car, like on the wind right here.
It was a nice day after the folks missing.
They could have been gone that night, at 11 that night, May 1st. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might just put them on the camera to show that they were at the mall.
So right away, Cindy, I should just speak for Wade here, but he's acknowledging the May the 1st, around 11 p.m., he is an hour he came up with himself at that point in time, which aligns with a lot of what we are suspicious of. Of course, the hours between 9 p.m. and midnight, Daniel and Malaya don't want to commit to any sort of timeline, and you can see that in the paperwork. They still, to this day, haven't filled anybody in as to what had happened in the circumstances leading up to Jack and Lily going missing. Isn't that interesting? And Wade, I thought I'd take a special moment, and Wade acknowledges that crazy Dan's mom, Janie. And he's recounting the fight at the end of the driveway that they had that first day, accusing Dan when they found out he was using rugs, or caught him in the act, or just watched his tweaking behavior in that sense. But Daniel says that Janie came running after Haley at the end of the driveway, screaming at her, defending Daniel. Now, what does that tell you? about how thick of thieves they are in this circumstance, Daniel and Janie. She's so sensitive to somebody accusing Daniel the day of the disappearance. The day they reported them missing, I should say. May 2nd, 2025. And when Haley said that, Janie got triggered and got physical with her at the end of the driveway. Wade was there. God bless this Wade. Listen to this clip.
It cost that much?
Fishing. No, the grandmother taking all their money. Or the mother, Dan's mother. It was all like incest. You tell her all, you get the weird feeling out there when everybody was around.
Yeah.
Did you come up to Cindy's son's sister? What's her name?
Sounds so
Haley. Must have heard Haley on.
Haley Mackenzie.
She goes, you get out of my fucking yard. That's what Janie come right up to her. You get out of my fucking yard. Don't you accuse my fucking son of it. And I just walked up the top of the hill. I ain't doing no fucking yard.
Even she was one of the
You can
YouTube
tell she's always beat the shit out of Daniel and them in there. Yeah. You can tell she didn't play.
Oh, she was one find the pink shirt on the tree, eh? And she was one thing at
Was there really a shirt?
That's one of the blankets.
But how to get to the tree?
Yeah.
Now.
I could have sworn that he said the word incest. Something that we've been joking and bringing up in comment or in our earlier videos because of the sort of deliverance circumstances that Danny Boy is providing. What did your Danny do? Janie's got a rake. So I'm already calling it at this point in time. Not like it's a new idea, but when you start talking about how the so-called things that they've talked about in the media, the evidence, like the two boot prints and the blanket that we've all recognized as probably planted. Well, the only thing around, the boot print down by the pipeline gives Daniel a reason to focus around down there and insist that, bring attention to that the boot print where Janie was raking gravel is that in the same as the one down by, near where he found the blanket in the tree on that ATV trail near the pipeline and thereby the boot print. So that was his way of bringing rationale, Dan's way of bringing rationale to the situation as to why he's spending so much time in a certain area, which is also away from where he should be with police and trying to find it in an organized manner. The kids, I mean. But we know it's not a legitimate situation, don't we, Danny? So you're hoping that by planting these red herrings for police, you take up, and hopefully it's a Hail Mary that they focus on it and spend all kinds of time distracted from something that Danny, the suspect, has planted in the circumstance. Well, because Danny or Malaya don't want to tell you the significance to all of the pieces. The pink blanket in the tree, how to get there, why is it significant? The same thing, it was a pink blanket in the garbage. Supposedly it's matched to this, and there's a story that they came forward with it. See, they're trying to attach something that's at their house to something that's away from their house, which would suggest that they want to fool you into believing that there's rational explanations for why they acted a certain way that day, when in fact they don't want to add any context as to why it's even important in the first place. Why is it significant? Because you're trying to insinuate that that's Lily's one boot print? Well, where are all the others around? And how does one boot print end up in a bunch of freshly raked gravel, show up so well to take a cast of, and there's not any more around it? It stinks of planting evidence in that circumstance. But then that's where the rake fits back in, doesn't it? Janie's got a rake. Oh, maybe she accidentally raked over some of Lily's footprints. And that's why it appears like that. Oh my God. Oh. Doubt it. And again, here's a clip of Wade suggesting that, you know, more so from his perspective than anything, he's saying the youngest, Jack, wouldn't listen and probably triggered old Daniel into a rage, and he smothered him or broke his neck and buried him way far out in the woods. This is a very important question to investigators, especially when you don't get the reality of the situation or even a response from the people that last saw Daniel as to what they believe happened to Jack and Lily that day. Wade's more than open about it. He thinks that Daniel brought physical harm to the child. Why? Because he's in their life, and he thought right away it has to be Daniel because of his experiences with him over the past 2 years that his daughter-in-law, Cindy's child, has been with this nut job. And buried him off way far out in the woods.
The one with the footprint was confirmed. The only confirmed one was on the driveway of the house. Another one was near the pipeline. Yeah.
That ain't fuck all.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything, right?
That don't mean shit.
Shit, yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
If they ain't,
But the same
if they
story.
ain't with nobody, they killed him. They said the boy don't listen to him, so he probably flipped out and broke his fucking head. Or smothered him. I still say he's not even know. I won't say that. I just know that he's rough. I know that he did something. And they buried him way in the fucking woods that you ain't finding it.
It must be really hot on the grandmother too.
Yeah.
Was Cindy cry?
Yeah. She cries all the time.
All the times.
Yeah, Wade's talking about Cindy crying all the time. Away from the camera, Daniel and Janie. Wade's mentioning how Cindy cries about this situation all the time. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about what Wade had to say in these 3 small clips. Peace.